most of my inspiration from looking at things like art, concept work, sketches, and also just looking at random patterns that you see in nature. So I wanted to try and replicate that a little bit with this look. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a mishmash of things. Some of it's going to look like it's sketching on the face and some of it's going to look more abstract. But I also wanted to limit myself a little bit, so I'm just going to be using 4 products. I'm going to be using a flash palette dupe. I'm also going to be using a brown eyeliner and 2 liquid eyeliners, one white and one black. I'm going to start off with a light blue all over the lids. I'm also going to bring that over the eyebrows as well, around the corners of the nose and the mouth, and also don't forget the ears. It's going to look a little bit strange if your face is completely painted and things like your neck or your ears aren't painted as well, so don't forget to do those as well.
Watch me become just an animal, naked to nothing more than who we are. Feral hearts.
Next, I'm going to move on to a brown eyeliner, and you want to think of this a little bit like you're doing a sketch on an ordinary piece of paper. Don't be afraid to be quite messy with this. It's just like art. If you're afraid you're going to mess up, realistically you are, and if you do make a mistake, work with it. Don't freak out and think, I've got to take everything off and start again. No, keep going. It is amazing what happens when you just keep going and push through a problem. Sometimes you end up with something that was even better than what you originally intended. One thing I wanted to do is use gold and silver, but I'm going to be using them on different sides of the face. So on one side of the face I will be using gold, and then on the other side I'm going to be using silver. Now for the gold I'm going to be using a brush, and I'm also going to be using my fingers to blend, but you can just use your fingers if that's what you prefer, or if you're one of those people who prefer to just use brushes, you can do that as well. But I'm going to be applying the silver on the opposite side of the face and blending that out. Now I'm going to move on to the white cream. I'm going to put that on a cupid's bow, and you're going to drag that up towards the nose. You're also going to draw it as a highlight on the arch of the nose as well, and then you just want to keep going and have fun with this. If you think, oh, this might look quite cool, just go with it, and if you mess up, it's fine. Like I said before, you can improvise, blend things out, tweak them, layer other colours on top of it. One thing I'm going to be doing on one side of this face is just lines all aiming in the same direction, but then on the opposite side I'm going to do more curves which are going to be following the shape of the face.
Become just an animal, naked to nothing more than who we are. Feral hearts in the night, loving like we've been kept captive, free to ride. Feral hearts come alive, loving like we've been kept captive, free to
Like I mentioned before, don't forget to do things on the neck and the ears as well. So any of the patterns that you've already done on your face, you want to bring those down, at least down to the collarbone, and blend everything out. Or don't blend it out if it's things like the dots. course, with the eyeliner, I'm going to have some fun with this. On the upper lid for one of the eyes, I'm going to line on the upper lid, but then alternate that on the opposite eye and have that on the lower lid as well. I'm also going to add things, for example, around those cream highlights that I've done. I'm going to add little lines to add on to that and make it look a little more interesting. For the eyelashes, what I'm going to do is on this eye, I'm just going to be putting white eyeliner on the lower lid and then white eyeliner on the upper lid on the opposite eye. And we're going to reflect that as well in the same way, but with the eyeliner. Just as we did with the eyelashes, we're going to alternate things. So you're going to put that white eyeliner on the lower lid on this eye, but then on the upper lid on the opposite eye. Of course, I had to finish off with some rhinestones. I know I have an obsession, but we all have our preferences, and this is mine. I'm going to be using some pearl rhinestones and then some ordinary rhinestones, but especially with the pearl ones, I want to bring that up into the hairline as well. And then that's it. You're done.
Whole world trying to blind the way home, but we've got shelter deep inside.